Oh, Bluey. Who doesn't have that theme song memorized? You know, I think it's funny. I think every generation has grown up being taught by a blue dog. I feel like that's just such a funny thing to conceptualize. But all right, Bluey. The reason I bring Bluey up, I have a love-hate relationship with Bluey. I love Bluey. Greatest show, bar none. I will sit and binge watch episodes with the kids because they love it too. Okay, the hate side. I think Bluey puts a very optimistic rose-colored lens on what parenting is. And I think they do it in a way that can sometimes seem unrealistic if you're not looking at the big picture. The average Bluey episode is 7 minutes. That's by design. I'm sure there was some smart person that said, hey, that's how long kids can pay attention to. But the snapshot we get in those 7 minutes are Bandit and Chilli are the greatest parents on the planet. They have the best imagination, the most amount of patience. They are the pinnacle of parenting. And I feel like when I talk to parents in the clinic and when I talk to parents outside of that, I feel like it sets an almost unrealistic expectation that like this is peak parenting. If you're not doing this, you're not hitting the mark. And I feel like that's also kind of what social media does too. From a bigger perspective, everyone posts the highlights. And that's where I wanted to kind of change our mindset of Bluey. If you've ever had the thought of like, man, Bandit's like kicking butt at this dad thing. It's 7 minutes. Who's not an awesome dad for 7 minutes in the day? You're an awesome dad, probably for way more than 7 minutes in a day. So when we look at it from that perspective, it makes sense. Bluey is a highlight reel of their lives. Take a highlight reel of your own lives, you'll be just as cool as Bluey. So that being said, the other thing that I wanted to talk about as well is Bluey's great because it's 7 minutes, 7-minute blocks. Whose kids don't like watching Bluey where their screen is or their attention isn't solely focused on the screen at that moment? It's catchy, it's addictive, I get it. And depending on your view on screen time, Bluey would be a perfect opportunity to knock out a workout. So we talk about protecting your workout windows, especially if you're a dad, you're busy, you may not always have the most time available to you. 3 episodes of Bluey is 21 minutes. Most of the workouts that I've put together, minus, a warm up and cool down and stuff, they're designed to be around that 21-minute mark. I think that's doable. I think it's not a system that's going to burn you out. And I think it gets your body moving with intention for about 21 minutes straight. So, what can we take from Bluey? 1, you're a kick-ass parent. Look at your 7-minute highlight reel every day instead of looking at the big picture of, oh my God, look at all the stress I had throughout the day. You had 7 minutes where you were awesome. Then look at that as a potential window. If your kids, especially the young toddlers, love Bluey, hey, that's a great window. Again, if you're cool with screen time. And I think Bluey teaches valuable lessons to the kids, so I don't think it's bad content for them. But that's a great window for you to knock out a quick workout. And the fun part about doing that I've seen in my own life is when I start working out in front of the kids, and there'll be videos of me with them, they want to join in. So not only are you emulating what a healthy adult does, you're going to get your kids to do the same. You're going to get your kids into health, into fitness, into moving. And who doesn't love a good dance party? We can all thank Bluey for that. I know my kids love it. We turn around, we put dance mode episode on, and then turn around and we put our own music on, and we'll have someone have the remote. When they hit pause, you got to freeze. So Bluey's given the globe inspiration for what parents ought to strive for. But realistically, you're already there. You're already kicking butt. you know you are. It's just sometimes hard to see the little moments with the big picture. So, one, also to point out, I know you have a favorite episode of Bluey. I absolutely adore whale watching. I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't, you need to. It's one of the few episodes where Bandit and Chilli are real parents. It is post New Year's party. Bandit and Chilli may have had a few extra the night before, and they're lazy parents. It is hysterical. It is my absolute favorite episode, and it actually shows the real side to parenting. So comment down below, what's your favorite Bluey episode and why? Because I think Bluey teaches us so many cool lessons, but it also gives us a perspective. If we think of it, we have 7 minutes of being perfect parents. Sometimes we just got to look for it. So nice quick one. Got inspired because all my kids talk about is Bluey whenever they see him anywhere, and that theme song plays in my head rent-free constantly. But that's all for today. Get strong, show up, and be the superhero your kids already know you are. Love you all.